The Chief Minister of Assam, Himanta Biswa Sarma, made a strong statement during an election rally in Pagwati. He said that if the Bharatiya Janata Party forms the government in West Bengal, infiltrators and illegal Bangladeshi Muslims will be forcefully removed. He also referred to the situation of Hindus in Bangladesh and said it will not be forgotten. His remarks have sparked political debate with opposition parties criticizing the tone and calling it divisive ahead of elections. Bhagwat Mann, the Chief Minister of Punjab, took a dig at a leader who left the Aam Aadmi Party. Ahead of the 2077 election, 7 out of 10 Aam Aadmi Party Raj Sabha MPs resigned. Raghav Chadha claimed that several leaders joined the Bharatiya Janata Party. Reacting on social media, Mann compared them to spices like ginger, garlic, cumin and chili. He said these spices together can make food tasty but cannot become a dish themselves. His statement highlights internal political tension in Punjab. The head of Rashtriya Swamsevak Sangh, Mohan Bhagwat, expressed a strong confidence in India's future. Speaking in Nagpur, he said India will definitely become a Vishwaguru or world leader. He recalled that people must doubt the construction of the Ram Mandir, but it became reality. He made this statement during a foundation ceremony for a temple at the National Cancer Institute campus. His speech focused on national pride and long-term vision for the country. The Enforcement Directorate conducted raids at 9 locations in West Bengal, including Kolkata, Bardhaman and Howrah. The raids are linked to a money laundering case involving the public distribution system. Officials searched premises connected to supplier Niranjan Chandra Saha. The case dates back to an FIR filed in 2020 in Basirhat. It involves alleged diversion of wheat meant for welfare scheme. Authorities are investigating financial irregularities and links between supplier and exporters in the case. In Neemrana, a huge fire broke out at an illegal scrap warehouse, reportedly triggered by a perfume bottle explosion. The blast caused intense flame visible up to 1 kilometer away. 4 people, including 2 children, were burned alive in the incident. A woman suffered serious burn injuries and is undergoing treatment. Rescue team rushed to the spot, but 2 people are still missing. Authorities are investigating the cause and legality of the warehouse. The incident has raised serious concern about safety violations. Possible direct talks between the United States and Iran in Pakistan are facing uncertainty. Iran has said it will first present its own condition through Pakistan before any formal meeting. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has already reached Islamabad. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump has sent his special envoy Steve Witkoff along with Jared Kushner for discussion. The American side remains hopeful about a meeting. Delegations from both countries are expected to engage today, but key differences may delay any breakthrough in the high-stake diplomatic effort. The United States is facing pressure after a 38-day conflict with Iran. Reports say the US used many advanced missiles, including those saved for possible future threats like China. The war has been very expensive, with daily costs reaching nearly $90 billion. Experts warn that the US missile stock is dropping fast, raising concern about military readiness. Officials are now reviewing defense supplies and planning to rebuild stock. The situation highlights the high cost of modern warfare and its impact on global security. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has reached Islamabad for an important meeting with Pakistani officials. The visit is seen as a step towards possible talks between Iran and United States. Meanwhile, representatives linked to US President Donald Trump, including Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff, are also expected to arrive. These meetings may help reduce tension and open the door for future diplomatic discussion between the two countries. In a major move, the Reserve Bank of India has cancelled the license of Paytm Payments Bank with immediate effect. All banking operations stopped from April 24th, affecting millions of users across India. RBI cited serious compliance and regulatory concern behind the decision. Meanwhile, experts warn about rising cyber threat to banking system due to advanced AI tools like Mythos AI. In financial markets, silver prices jumped sharply by Rs 3,229 per kilogram, reflecting global uncertainty and increased demand for safe haven assets. In Indian Premier League 2026, Punjab Kings will face Delhi Capital in match 35 today at Arun Jaitley Stadium from 3:30 p.m. Punjab is in brilliant form, unbeaten so far with 5 wins and 1 no results, leading the points table with 11 points. Delhi, on the other hand, has 3 wins and 3 losses, standing 6th. Head-to-head record is close with Punjab winning 17 and Delhi 16 matches. Last season, Delhi won their only clash. Fans expect an exciting and competitive game today. A severe heat wave is sweeping across India. Prayagraj recorded the highest temperature at 45.2 degrees Celsius on Friday. Cities like Sakola touched 45 degrees Celsius while Amravati reached 44.8 degrees Celsius. More than 14 cities across Rajasthan and other states crossed 44 degrees Celsius. The rising heat is affecting daily life with strong hot winds reported in many regions. In Odisha, authorities have announced a school closure from Monday due to extreme temperature. Officials have advised people to stay indoors, drink plenty of water and avoid direct sunlight during peak hours. That's all for today's bulletin. We'll be back with more updates next time. Until then, this is Tamanna Rizvi signing off. Have a good day.